How's everybody? Share the feed for me, guys. Let's get some people on. I'm doing this because I've had a million people ask me, like, you know, what is Forex? How are you guys making so much money? So, figured I'd do a free training. I'm out here in Colombia. I'll show you guys. Oops. My balcony. Can't see too much, hold on. On South America. Looks a little rainy though. It rains like every day. It's kind of annoying. Share the feed though for me, guys. Got my partner Cottrell.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Get some more people on, then we can get started. Let's get some stuff going here. Shoot. Keep sharing, guys. Lots of hearts. Let's not be ignorant on the feet. Respect everybody. All right. So, you guys, you know, a lot of you guys are my followers. A lot of you guys have seen my profile. If you guys haven't, it's at Nemo Profits on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything, okay? And Nemo Profits. And the thing is a lot of you guys ask, you know, like, what are you guys doing? Like, is this stocks? Is this, you know, like, what are you guys doing? Is this legal? I get that one a lot. But the thing is it's completely legal. And what we're doing is we're trading currency, okay? Now, the one thing that you guys have to understand, I just wanted you to recognize the name really quick, Nemo Profits. Follow me if you aren't already. The one thing that you guys have to understand, thank you, is currency. So I'm just going to put like a dollar sign. Currency fluctuates. Fluctuates. Okay? And it fluctuates every second of the day. Like literally 24 hours a day, it is fluctuating. And that's every single currency. That's the USD, that's the GBP, that's the AUD, New Zealand, the Euro. All of these currencies fluctuate, okay? So if you guys are familiar with stocks, there's a saying, it's saying buy low, sell high, okay? Buy low, sell high. Since currency fluctuates so much, we can do this. We can buy low and we can sell high, okay? So here's the best example, and this is an example that I give my students so you guys really get it, okay? Because you're probably wondering, like, how the hell does it even fluctuate? Like, you know, like, why don't we see it? You know, things of that sort. So I'm gonna give you the example that I always give my students. And actually, I'll leave that there for a second. The example I give my students is, let's say you have $1.05. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right up here. Put it like in a little circle or something. You have $1.05. Oh, that's a shitty looking 5. Don't judge me, guys. All right, you have $1.05. I'm pretty sure everyone on this feed has had $1.05. Now, the thing that you don't realize is that there's decimal points after the 5. Okay, this is like the simplest explanation of Forex. Okay, so I want you guys to really pay attention. Give hearts and share the feed, guys. We have like 140 something plus people on here. Keep sharing. Let's get as many people as possible because we're really trying to help you guys. Trust me. We're at the point where like we're averaging 90, sometimes 100% on our trades, making hands like
money
just
hand over fist.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Money hand over fist. So like if you guys are really trying to make money and change your lives, this is it. Okay, I promise you. And it doesn't take a lot of money to get started.
Right.
So when you have $1.05, okay, there's actual decimal points after it. So I'm going to just put some examples up there. It could be like 0, 5, 4, 7, and I'll put like 3. Okay? There's multiple decimal points. All right? Now, some of you guys probably don't know this, but I have a background in finance and investment management, okay? And the one thing that I learned when I was working in that kind of environment is that when we read text, it's from left to right. When we read numbers, it's from right to left, okay? So we have to think backwards, okay? Hopefully I'm not getting too confusing, guys. So I'm gonna start with this. This 3 right here, I'm gonna put like a small little arrow. Oops. This 3 is called a pipette, okay? It's called a pipette, and I could put that down somewhere. I put it in blue. Yeah, or micro
Or
pip.
micro pip, guys.
Or micro pip.
Pipette or micro pip.
Try to talk into this, because. Or micro. I'll just put micro. Okay? All right, so pipette or micro pip is that 3. This 7 and 4, okay? The 7 and 4 is a pip, okay? It's a pip. Now pip, I'll put it up there. A pip stands for percentage in point, okay? Now the thing that you have to realize about Forex, it's all about percentages. Keep sharing, guys. We're losing some people.
Keep sharing the feed, guys.
The thing about Forex, it's all about percentages, okay? All about percentages. Now, if this 47 goes up to 48, it moved up 1 pip, okay? If it goes up to 50, it went up 3 pips, okay? Now, I want you guys to keep that in mind. I'm going to erase some stuff here, and I'm going to show you guys how we actually make money on that movement. How am I doing, Cottrell? Am I learning them?
I'm learning. I'm certainly learning. Doing a good job.
All right, so I'm going to leave the 43 up there. Am I losing people? Ah, they're still here. We're still here. All right. So now I'm going to break down basically how we actually make our money with this and how you guys can make a ton of money with this, okay? So I'm going to get into lot sizes. Lot, it might be too small. Lot sizes. Okay, I'm gonna put a line. All right, there's 3 different lot sizes. Now a lot, so you guys have an explanation of it. A lot size is how much you're actually putting into the market. Okay, now here's a quick fact about the market. In reality, you need hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to trade Forex. It's just way too large of a market. It's $4 to $6 trillion traded daily. So 4 to 6 trillion. $4 to $6 trillion traded daily. You need hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to trade. But the thing is our brokers, which is kind of like a bank account. I call it like, you know, you guys have a bank. I'm sure most of you guys have a bank. You put your money into a savings account. They tell you that you're going to get 0.00 whatever interest per year. I like to think of a broker. I'll put that down too. Broker. It's all simple stuff, but it's necessary. A broker is kind of like a bank account where you control your interest. If you want to grow your account 20% a week, 100% per week, it's completely up to you. You control your interest, okay? So we got a good explanation of that. 4 to 6 trillion, and you need a broker to trade. The thing that the brokers do is they give you leverage, okay? Your leverage is how much, like basically they'll match you with however much you put into your account, like your bank account, your broker, however much you put into that, they'll match you with a certain amount. So for every $1, for example, you put into your account, they'll give you 50, or they'll give you 100, or they'll give you 200, or maybe even up to 1,000 to allow you to trade in a $4 to $6 trillion market.
Exactly.
Share the feed, guys. Like we're losing a couple people. We lost like 10, 20 people. This is good stuff. I'm going to show you guys how you actually make money with all this. All this ties together. So keep sharing. Keep sharing. Okay, so you understand now that you need leverage, you need a broker in order to trade the $4 to $6 trillion market. Okay, now here's how it breaks down. There's a couple different lot sizes, and like I said, the lot size is what you're actually placing in the market. There's a 0.01, which is a micro. Okay, 0.01, which is a micro. There's a 0.10, which is a mini. And then there's a 1.00, or $1, whatever you want to call it, which is a standard. Okay? This is going to get interesting, guys. Like, I'm going to show you guys.
This is getting good.
Remember how we have the 47? What does that say? Viva. Remember we have the 47, okay? And actually, let me clean this up. I'm gonna put it a little bit higher. Just bear with me, guys. Share the feed in the meantime. This is high quality stuff. 05473. And I'm gonna erase this. This is how we're making money, guys. Tons of money. You guys are going to be blown away.
You guys won't be able to believe how easy it is with it, honestly. Mind blowing, trust me.
Okay, so like we said, the pips in the market moves every second of the day. It's the fastest market in the world. It's the largest market in the world. This 47 could be 60. I'm doing it with my left hand, so it might look funky. 60 in like a matter of just seconds, okay? It moves that fast, okay? So when that went up, that equals, I'll put just equals 13 pips, right? We already talked about that, 13 pips. Can they see that? Can you guys see that? 13 pips, or do I need to make it a little bit bigger? If not, then you heard it at least. Okay, so if it goes from 47.
Yeah, I think it's here.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Perfect, guys. Thanks for the feedback. So it goes from 47 to 60. That's 13 pips. So keep that 13 in mind. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some more space and talk about these lots. A micro is 10 cents. I'm going to put C per pip. Okay, this is where you starting to get excited. I'm getting excited because, whew. All right, so a mini is $1. Huh?
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Don't be messing. No, I know what I'm talking about. Profit over here. All right, so a mini is $1 per pip, and let me fix this one. $1 per pip. A standard. This is where it gets interesting. Is $10 per pip. Okay? So, let's do the math. If you were doing a standard lot, which is what you're putting into the market, at 13 pips, and like we said, it could literally go 13 pips in a matter of seconds. Like, we're not talking about days, like the stock market. Like these guys are fucking, sorry to cuss guys, but these guys are fucking like hoping for, they're wishing and praying for 8% a year. Our 13 pips can happen in a matter of seconds. And let's say we're doing a standard lot size. That's $130 just like that. Literally within a minute, you just got $130 off of 13 pips. Okay? Now, here's the thing though. Here's the kicker. The market, any given pair, there's, to put some pairs down. Can you hold the thing for me? Give you guys some example pairs, just so you guys can look them up or something if you want. There's AUD, USD. Okay? There's USD, Japanese yen. There's GBP, USD. So on and so forth. That's just 3. Okay? Any given pair moves 100 to 300 pips per day, up to 1,000 per week. So if you're doing nothing but standard lot sizes at $10 per pip and you catch 100 pips, which is like honestly a normal trade for my team, for Vision Trading Network, a normal trade for us is like 40 to 80 pips. Okay, that's a normal trade for us. We take like 4 or 5 trades per week, each one with 40 to 80 pips. Okay, so that's roughly 200, 300 pips a week. So like, let's say you're doing standard lots, you're making 2,000, 5,000 in a single week. Share the feed, guys. We lost some people. I don't want it under 100. Share the feed, give hearts.
This is good stuff, guys.
Share the feed and give hearts, guys. Let's go.
People pay for this stuff, guys. Let's get it.
Thank you. I got people sharing. I love it. Let's get the numbers back up. Okay, so I want to go back over this. This is a pip. I'll circle it. Micro pips. They're kind of relevant, but at the same time, they're kind of, like I said, irrelevant. They move so fast that it's kind of hard to just even keep track of them. What you want to do is master pips, okay? This is how you become an expert Forex trader. This is what I was able to do with my strategy and my partner was able to do with his binary strategy. If you know how to master, people think, people ask me, oh, how much money do you put in per day? How much money do you have to have? See, here's the difference between stocks and Forex. It's with stocks, I'll get into that. That's a good question. What happens if the pip goes down? Let me finish this thought and then I'll touch on that. In stocks, chances are you need at least $5,000 to $10,000 to get started. The market does not move that quick. You have to, if you for one have to put the $5,000 to $10,000 in your brokerage because most of them have that as a minimum, and then you have to put like $500 in on a trade that you probably don't know about. Okay, like the thing is when you're dealing with Forex, you're not investing into a company, you're investing into an economy. Now, with stocks, you're investing into a company where you don't know, they release their public stuff, but how many times have you heard about people losing their money off of market sentiment? Of people putting out stuff, oh, Apple's doing really, really well. Apple just crashed a few months ago. Nobody was expecting that. I don't know any traders that were expecting that. So what I was saying is, let me get into that question. What happens if the pip goes down? We can buy and we can sell with the market movement. Okay, so like this 47, let's say it goes down. Let's say it goes down to 37 and we place a sell. That's 10 pips. If we have a standard lot, that's $100. If we have a mini lot, that's $10. And if we have a micro lot, that's $1. Okay? So, like I'm saying, this is where the power comes in, guys. If you master a strategy, that was the original thought. If you master a strategy that brings you only even 10 pips every single time you take a trade, if you can go to a chart at any given time and take a trade and you know confidently that you're gonna get 10 pips every single time, you can be rich. Promise you. You can be rich with Forex if you master something that brings you just 10 pips. If you know that it's going to go from 47 to 37 every time that you look at a chart, or that it's going to go from 47 to 57, because you can make money both ways, you can be rich in Forex. And the thing is you don't have to have a high minimum balance. Like I was saying with stocks, you need $5,000, $10,000 to even start trading. Okay, because you have to put $500 on a single stock. Now with this, you can start. Some brokers, I don't recommend this, but some brokers allow as little as $10 to get started. Okay, as little as $10 to get started. I recommend, if you're really trying to make money, start with a lot more than that. 500 to 1,000 is way better. But the thing is that just shows you the power of it. If you have a strategy, and I've done it before, I've flipped $100 accounts up into thousands. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a strategy mastered, you know for a fact that every time you take a trade, you're going to catch a certain amount of pips. Your strategy is based around that number. Then you can flip any amount of money, any amount. This is how my team, this is how you just pull it out of your broker, just like a bank account. But this is how my team is having 4 and 5 figure weeks, guys. Like my whole team, I have taught them a strategy. I have over 70 students worldwide. Sometimes I call them members, fam. I have over 70 students worldwide. We have over 70 students worldwide that we have taught a strategy to obtain a certain amount of pips every single time that they take a trade. And that's what ForexFortuneFactory.com is. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking. You guys are probably tired of me. I'm going to let my partner get into this. He is Cottrell Phillip. He's more of a binary trader. Now, what binary is, it's still Forex. It's a little bit different style of Forex. This dude has, I met him. Yes, there's small commissions and things of that sort, but you barely notice them, man. Trust me.
You won't notice them when you're making money.
You won't notice them.
Yeah. Just the broker's fee. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. It's minuscule compared to what you can end up making.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, guys, like my partner here, when we first met, he's been dominating binary ever since I've known him, and it's been over a year now. Dude has mastered a strategy. It blows me the hell back because he's mastered a strategy with binary that brings him 80% success every single time he takes a trade. Like I thought I was dope, but binary is hard. Binary is tough. Like I tried to get into a binary strategy and it kicked my ass. So the fact that he has a 80% successful binary strategy, it's mind blowing. If just a quick rundown, he's gonna get into it more in depth. But if you guys are looking for like 2-minute profits, that's what binary is. Like it's so fast and you're making like 80% gains every single time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch off the mic to him and he's gonna get into that kind of stuff and you guys' time.
Thank you so much, Nemo, for that explanation. What's going on, guys? My name's Cottrell Phillip. Some of you guys have me on Twitter, Facebook, maybe, who knows. Nemo's right, I'm a binary trader. I've been trading for a while, and not only is my binary strategy and trading been like top notch, but Nemo's trading strategy literally blows me away. I mean, this guy has so much students, like have students thanking us every day, but I've never seen a strategy like his in all my time of trading. It's absolutely amazing. Now I'll get into a little bit of binary right now, guys. Oh, where's the marker? What's going on? Share the feed, guys. Share the feed. Keep it going.
Share the feed.
All right. So let me tell you, binary options. Oh, let me write this. Binary options, guys. Oh, let me see if you can see that. Right? It's exactly how it sounds. Binary, buy means two. Options means options. You have two options. Can't see what that says.
Nemo, did you ever mention the cost of being your student? I did not, but we can get into that. And then also, if you guys want to, check it out yourselves, forexfortunefactory.com. Hopefully you guys can read it. We tried to get it all the way across. But we'll talk about pricing and all that stuff for everyone who's interested at the end. I want him to have his time. And then, but if you guys want to, pull up your laptop while you're listening, forexfortunefactory.com talks all about our movement and becoming our student, our strategy and stuff. So
cool.
Go ahead, Katrina.
All right. So guys, as I said before, binary options, you have two options. You know what that is, right? So there's two options. You can either call or buy.
Write a little bit bigger, bro.
Let me write bigger. Sorry. Hopefully you guys can see this. You could either call or buy it. The terminology is a little bit different. Or you could sell, or you could put, sorry for the bad handwriting, guys.
Keep sharing, guys, and giving hearts.
Which is sell, okay? Terminology, binary options, just like what Nemo said before, in essence, it's the same as Forex, just a completely different platform. All the price is the same, everything's the same except the platform. The platform is completely different, and I'll be getting into it now. So the terminology is a little different. So call, one option, which is buy, or put, the second option, which is sell, right? Nemo said before, the market goes both ways. You can make money in both directions. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Keep sharing the feed. We're losing people. Now, what you would want to do, Nemo explained about the price of a pair. Let's just say, he made it easier for me. Let's just say you're trading the Euro USD. You're trading this pair, the Euro USD. Can you see that, guys?
Share the feed, guys.
And the price for the Euro USD right now is at 105,731. Okay? Remember what this was, guys? This was the price of the euro compared to the USD, right? Which means it takes $1.05.
I didn't see the message.
Sorry, guys, we didn't see that. It takes $1.05 USD to buy 1 euro. Okay, that's how it is in Forex, right? So if price is at this, you would want to choose either option, right? In binary options, you got two options, 50-50, right? Now, if you want to buy it or call, you would want this micro pip or the pipette. I'll write it down for you again, guys.
That's so small. I can barely read that.
Okay. Can you guys see that? Let me know if you guys can read that.
Let us know if you can see it.
I'll write it
I'll
bigger.
try to get out the way too.
Okay. So in binary, we only care about micro pips. Yeah? Cool. We only care about micro pips. We don't care about pips. We don't care about any of that. Okay? We only care about the little guy. Why? Because if we bought this at this price, 1.05731, and we got it, let me write it underneath, and we got it at 1.05732, and the thing about binary options, guys, that I forgot to mention is you have expiry times. Unlike Forex, you have an expiry. So you're buying contracts or you're buying options and you have to have an expiry time. You could either do 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes with turbo trading, right? So I'll write that. So you have the 60-second option. You have the 120. You have the 180. And then you have the 300. These are expiry times you could choose to determine when the trade is gonna expire. Okay, guys? So let's just say you bought your USD at 1.05731. Let me know if I'm losing you guys. I don't want to get too complicated. I want to make it as simple as possible. Okay?
Let us know if you're confused. I'll try to keep looking back just to.
Okay. So we bought your USD at this price. If we bought it, remember, when we buy it, we want it to go up. And remember, we're concentrating on the little guy. If the price is at anywhere higher than this, then we win. Good? Then we win 70% of our investment. Any investment. If you invested $100, that means you profited $70 in any time, 1 to 5 minutes. Usually, guys, as a tip, I always do 2 minutes. I always do 2 minutes just because it's not too fast and it's not too slow. It's like the perfect time, right? So in 2 minutes, if I get a price anywhere higher than this, if I called it, I win 70% in my investment.
Yes.
Yes. We're trading money for money, right? We're buying and selling currencies.
Isn't that the best business? Money
Best
for
business.
money. You don't have to buy crappy company shares that you don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
So.
Okay, guys. So let me know if that sticks with you. You bought it, your USD at this price. You choose an expiry time, and if it's anywhere higher, this could be a 2, right? If this goes to 2 and it expires, you win 70% of your investment. Done. You can close your laptop, put on Netflix, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Right, guys?
So let me just. No, you only lose what you put in. So if your initial investment was $100, you'll lose that. But if you win with the 1 micro pip, which I was talking about in my example, is that it fluctuates literally so fast that you don't even want to keep up with it. If it's just 1 pip above what you got in at, you get 70% profits. But if you didn't, if it's, it'll either be break even or, under it, you will lose what you put in.
What changes the pips? Anything could change the
market
pips.
movement. It's money that's moving the market. So, it could be so many different things. It could be, the strength of the economy there. It could be a certain person speaks.
News coming out, stuff like that.
Yep, banks and institutions.
Employment rates, all that
stuff.
So guys, let me go through that one more time so you understand. If you invest $100, okay, and you win this trade, you get 70% of your investment.
Guaranteed.
Always.
Guaranteed.
If you win, you always get it. So now,
see, the biggest difference, sorry to butt in, the biggest difference between Forex and binary is we're betting off of the pips. We're hoping to catch as many pips as possible, okay? Where this, you only need just 1 micro pip.
You just need 1 micro?
Little tiny pip to be above or below where you got in, and you get guaranteed 70%. Us, we have to catch a bunch of pips to see our 70%.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to kick this guy out. All right.
Cool, guys. Now,
Forex or plus 500, which one is good? Plus 500, never heard of it. Are you talking about the S&P?
Standard & Poor 500? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's an indice.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I'll get into...
share the feed, guys. We're losing people.
Share the feed, guys. Come on. People usually pay for this information and this knowledge. So you guys are kind of lucky that we're giving it away.
Appreciate the hearts.
Thanks, guys. Now, I'll get into the other option, which is put. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now, put. Call is buy, put is sell, okay? So, guys, if you put, and let's just do 2 minutes. Let's just put 2 minutes, okay? Let me do that again.
Right with the fat end of it, because doing the point isn't gonna be big.
2 minutes, guys, okay? Now, if we want, this is our expiry time, 2 minutes. We want 2 minutes on all our trades. That means every time I enter a trade, I want it to last for 2 minutes, and then I want to see profits right after that. That's it. Quick money, right? Called turbo trading. Now, if I put it, remember for 2 minutes, I want this 1.05731 anywhere below this digit. So it could go to 730, it could go to 729, it could go to 728. If it's below this 31, I'm in the money. And that's it for 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. If it expires anywhere below that, I get 70%. 70%.
And these movements, they happen, guys.
They happen, guys.
So fast.
I've seen in my day of trading, I've seen this go down 100 pips in 2 minutes. 100 pips. You don't even have to watch your trade expire. You already know that you're gonna win, right, guys? So that's it. 70% in 2 minutes. What bank do you know really gives you that? What bank do you know really gives you that? No bank gives you 70%. They give you like zero, as Nemo said before. They give you like 0.01% a year.
And here's the biggest thing, guys. Like, I want you guys, since some people were asking like what moves the market and things of that sort. Some people, a person butted in and said, banks and institutions, which is absolutely correct. Now, here's a quick fact, and then I'll let Cottrell finish up, because this is real powerful stuff, and you guys should probably be pissed off about it. When you guys go to put your money into a bank, they take that. Yeah, he'll repeat it. They'll take that money and they'll use it in the Forex market. Okay? When you put your money into a bank, they use your money to move the Forex market.
They're using it right now.
They're using your money right now.
Mm-hmm.
Banks and institutions, and I'm talking about Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank, UBS, Charles Schwab, these big liquidity providers, the biggest, not your credit union down the street, the people that they answer to. Okay? The people that they answer to, they take your money, your hard-earned money that you go to work for, your part-time or full-time job, you put it into the bank account, they put it into the Forex market, and they move the economy however they want to move it.
Yeah.
Okay? So, someone asked you, Cottrell,
to repeat the process. No problem. It's a little complicated, guys, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible again. So let's just do buy and sell. That's it. Call, buy, put, sell. Can you guys see that? You have two options. If you invest $100, okay, if you invest $100 into the market, so if you bought it and you invested $100 at this price, 1.05731, okay, if you called it or bought it at 1.05731, you want this one to be above. So you want it to be a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or anywhere above 1. And you have 2 minutes till the trade to expire in the money. So you want the trade to expire 2 minutes above this one, and you get 70% of your investment, of your initial investment.
And if it goes down right after that, it doesn't matter.
If it goes down, as long as it expires above your strike rate, is what they call it. As long as it expires above that price, and you get your money. And if it goes down after that, doesn't matter. You already cashed out your money, right? You already cashed out. You're already out of the trade. That's why it's called turbo trading, 2-minute trading, right? So, and if you sell it, you want this one to be below this whole number. So you want it to be 1.05730 or 729 or 728, anywhere below, doesn't matter, as long as it's beneath. And obviously on the platform will tell you if you're in the money or if you're not in the money, right? By the time the 2 minutes expires, it'll tell you, it'll show green or it'll show red, right? Simple. Right. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Keep sharing the feed if you can.
So basically, can I grab the mic?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for listening, guys.
So I don't have to scream. So basically, guys, you know, to jump back to all the messages and stuff that we receive on a daily basis, people are saying, is this legal? How are you guys making so much money? People are saying like, you know, it's impossible. Like it's crazy, like how people think that it's so impossible for you to see 40%. I have a student who saw 80% growth on his account just this week alone. And I had a couple more that had 113%.
We actually had a student that saw 300% return in a week.
Yes.
300, which is absolutely no one I know does that.
And then last week we had a student who saw 600% return. Okay? So you get what I'm saying? Like, it is completely 100% legal. It's profitable. It's duplicatable. And there's different ways to play it. Everyone knows about the stock market, but the reason why that the Forex market is such a, you know, most people don't know about it is because they know it's a hidden gem. They know it's a hidden gem. How do you think we're able to make $5,000-$10,000 a month from just trading our money for another currency? Mm-hmm. I'll give you guys a real life example, and then we'll talk about the student fees and stuff. We're in Colombia right now, South America. We're in Medellin, Colombia right now. It's beautiful, kind of. It looks like it's gonna rain, but still. When I got here at least, when I landed in the airport, I got 2,700 pesos for every $1 US. Okay, 2,700. Right now, if I want to exchange US dollars, I could get 2,900. Okay, so it went up 200 pesos. Now, real life example of how Forex works, if I would have come and used a bunch of USD to buy just a shit ton of pesos, right? Just a ton of pesos. And then I just held on to them until the exchange rate went up to 2,900, like it did move. And when I exchanged it back to USD, I would have made profit. I would have made a ton of profit on my pesos because I just bought a certain amount of one currency and waited for it to change. That's what we do on a daily basis.
Yes, that's real life Forex.
That's literally real life Forex. You guys have probably done it. Some of you guys have probably done it when you went on a vacation to wherever you've gone and you had to exchange your money, Europe, Japan, wherever. You've participated in the Forex market. Simple as that. So, I mean, for the people who are asking, I'm going to start erasing this, Control. So, for the people that are asking, like, how to become our students, it's very, very simple. We've gone over some of the stuff on how it works. We've told you a little bit about our success. I see 90% success on my trades. Control sees 80% on his binary trades. Understand that the average professional trader only sees 60% on their success. Okay? What are they saying?
How much do we make on average?
How much do we make on average? It really depends.
Yeah, it depends. It's the Forex market.
I'll give you last week $2,000, this week $5,000, week before that $5,000. It really just depends.
Yeah.
Some weeks I'll barely trade and have like $1,000 week. It really just depends how much we want to trade. Once you get to a certain point, you don't have to trade every single day. Okay, that's the awesome part about it as well. You can place just a couple trades and be good for the rest of the week. Watch your trading expertise. It really just depends. Whatever your personality is fitting for. You could do binary or you could do Forex.
Yeah. You can do both.
You know, Forex is more fitting for me. You know, Cottrell's starting to teach me his binary strategy, but I'm more of a Forex guy. You know, he's more of a binary guy. Even though he's killer at Forex, you know, but it really just depends on your personality. Like if you've got that personality, you rather, then if you rather do one or the other, you can do that.
How much do you recommend spending a week starting out?
Not sure what that means.
Like if you mean, how much do you recommend starting out?
Like your
trading?
account balance?
Yeah, we recommend 500 to 1,000.
Yeah.
when you start trading.
500.
Always.
You'll never. Okay, I think I missed this in the beginning. You'll never be trading your full account. If you put $500 into your trading account, you're never actually using the full $500. Remember when I talked about the pips? I'm sorry, the lot sizes. If you're doing a micro lot or a mini lot or whatever, you're only gambling that per pip. Okay, so with correct money management, and we could talk about that. It's all in our strategy.
It's all in our strategy.
It's all in our strategy.
We cover everything in our strategy from A to Z.
But you should never be using your full account.
No.
Okay, so let me get into how to actually become our student, since people are asking. All you have to do, and it's very, very simple, is go to forexfortunefactory.com, purchase the training. Right now, it is going for a couple different payment options. Either $597 or 3 payments of $229. Okay? Now, the one thing that people have been saying is, oh, why is it so expensive? It pays for itself. You know how many messages I've gotten? We launched this new training on September 1st, right? It's our exact strategy. It's literally where any beginner, you guys, I'm guessing most of you are beginners, any beginner can get this training. Thank you. It's the person who's got it. Any person who has got this training, doesn't matter what level you're on. I've had people who are never have traded anything before.
Never even heard about Forex.
Have come in and they're making $2,000, $3,000 in a single week now. At a person who made he paid in full, he made the payment back within 2 days plus more. He had never traded before in his life. He funded his account with $5,000. He went up and made $2,200 that very first week. Okay, I had a guy who started. He made $6,000 in a single week. I have a guy who started with $10,000, which is kind of a lot of money, but he said he works a 9-to-5 job, and he was able to make his 2-week paycheck in 3 days. Okay, so it's not that, these people just had something different that you don't. It's just the strategy is broken down so simply that anyone can understand. Okay, it's like if you don't have common sense, maybe it's not for you. But if you have some common sense, I'm sure most of you guys do. You're on the feed. You're trying to better yourselves. You're going to go to forexfortunefactory.com. You can do the $579 or 3 payments. I forgot to put 3. Or 3 payments of $229. Okay, and the 3 payments is due every 30 days, and it's not going to restrict you from any training or anything like that. We want to help you guys. We started this thing called 1,000 Lives Change, and actually I want to put that up there. So if you guys want to deal with the movement and support the movement, it's hashtag 1,000 Lives Changed.
We want to start changing 1,000 lives.
Because we know that we can with this.
Yep.
This is like hidden information. People have you know how many messages I've received that they're saying, like, you literally changed my life in a week. You changed my life in 4 weeks. Like, this is it, guys. If you think that this is expensive, then you guys have to change your mindset. There's nothing that we could do to help you. Honestly, this is extremely cheap for what you get. How much time do you spend a week trading? No more than 5 hours. And my guys, they might do a little bit more because they become obsessed and they want to build their accounts and, all that stuff. Thank you for supporting the movement. 1,000 Lives Changed.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Post
baby.
the hashtag up. Post it on your Twitters. Post it everywhere. Want to change 1,000 lives, guys.
1,000 Lives Changed. We're going to. We're starting a foundation so we can start donating some of the money that you guys invest. We're donating some of it, a portion of it to help people with their financial education, because people are so uneducated when it comes to money. Okay? But it pays for itself. I guarantee you it pays for itself. So forexfortunefactory.com. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this training. Hopefully it was resourceful and you guys learned a lot. Hopefully you're interested in becoming a student. We're super excited to work with you guys if you are. It's called MetaTrader 4, but it's not going to help you make money. I promise you. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a strategy. And we're literally selling ours.
Remember, guys, 1,000 lives changed. Remember the hashtag.
1,000 lives changed. Yes, MetaTrader 4. No problem. All right, guys. So that's really it. Okay, you can message. I'll put both of our handles up there. You can message me at Nemo. Ooh, that's too small. Oh, actually, you guys got the payment down, right? $597 or 3 payments of $229. Doesn't restrict you. 30 days. You have 3 months to pay it off. Like, we want to help you guys out. So I'm going to erase that, and I'll put our handles up there. So my handle is Nemo Profits. Profit, baby. That's what they call me in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Trails with a Z, right? Trails Profits. Okay, real simple. We keep it simple. Let people know what we're about. We're about our profits. Okay? Feel free to follow us. Shoot us a message. We're very, very active on Twitter. But if you have any other platform, you could probably find us. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. We're on it. Just shoot us an ad. Be like, hey, I was on your Periscope. If something wasn't clear to you, we'll definitely do our best to catch you up to speed. And then if you have any questions about becoming a student, happy to get you started in that as well. So I'm done unless you got something that you want to say.
That was it. I hope you guys really learned a lot. I hope it really synced in.
That's the biggest thing.
It up, yeah. We tried to make it really simple, but hey, man, everything is in our training.
Everything.
Literally everything. So.
Simply, literally broken down into 3 hours. Okay.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo's doing fine. We're teaching him how to trade.
Yeah, we taught Pablo how to trade actually.
We're teaching him how to trade. Yeah. We're in his hometown. If you guys didn't know,
Medellin, yeah.
We're in his hometown, and the thing is don't let narcos give you a bad perception of Colombia. It's a beautiful country.
Yeah, we feel really safe here. Beautiful people, friendly people. So yeah.
Yeah, we know. We're just joking, man. All right, guys, we're gonna end this. You guys have the rest of your day.
Guys, see ya.